What's going on? So I thought I'd put together a video on what do I do to winterize my pond. So I got started already just to try to make the video quicker, but start with number one. So I take all the plants out, trim them back. I actually keep them out of the pond for the winter because that's where the muck hides underneath everything. So I just try to keep the water quality as best I can throughout the winter and keep the plants outside. If you want to, it's okay to keep them in, but again, that's where all the muck and dirt's going to hide. All right, here's number two. You don't want to push cold water into your pond. So you can see I have an above ground pond and a below ground pond. They're connected right now through that pump down there. So what I do is I will disconnect this above ground pond from that pond. I have extra pipes back there that is to make it easy to disconnect, and you don't want to you want to keep the water outlet at the top through the rocks as opposed to pushing the water down to the bottom of the pond. You want to keep warm water at the bottom for the fish throughout the winter. Number three, so I like to clean out the pond. There's not much muck in there, but I'm going to go ahead and drain it out, clean it out heading into the winter. I like to conserve water, so I have invested over the years, find various tubs, either buy them or get them off Facebook Marketplace. So I got 600 gallon of water capacity here that I'll put back into the pond, and sort of you want to change half of your water. So I like to conserve water. But here's the next one. So you can see I'm running 2 UV filters through the pond. You can go ahead and disconnect the UV filter for the winter. There's not going to be enough sun that's going to create algae, so you're okay disconnecting those. You still want to run the water through with the sponge filter on the inside of them, but you could unplug the UV filter. I want to show you how fast I could blow out my pond. So that's the back flush valve on the one pump. So run 1.5 inches out of the pump for backwash. Then I also keep the sump pump available as well. Put the fish up just to prevent ammonia levels from riding too high. So the big ones are in this turtle pond. I have the turtles in that tub, and all the other fish are in these 250 gallon buckets with plenty of aeration. I'm going to hose it down a little bit. You can see, because I don't keep rocks in the bottom of my pond, that there's not much muck in there at all, so not much to clean here. I couldn't resist. Since I had the pond drained, I went and dug another 4 wheelbarrow loads of dirt out of that end to make it bigger and get some more capacity. I'm in the process of filling the pond back up. Water's stirred up a little bit, so I'll take another photo for you tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and play around with the deer netting now. Here's the morning after the pond winterization, so the water's starting to clear up now. I have the deer netting on the whole way across. And one final key aspect, you want to get high-powered aeration bubbles going through your pond to make sure there's no ammonia pockets left for in case it ices. So I got a high-powered 4-puck aeration, so 1, 2, 3, and there's one in the turtle pond. I will bring the turtles inside for the winter. I also put the baby koi that were in here into my other pond, which I actually heat during the winter time.